Okay, first one up. See already, I need to adjust the camera. So do that. I'll do that right now. Excuse me, God. And get the other one up here. No more adjustment. Good grief. One of these days I'm going to have this down to a science. There we go. That's better. And one more here. Facebook. Over here. So, just a second. This one's coming up. Oh, I always do this. I always forget I have to turn the camera on first for this one. Oh, it's on. Okay. Just get that one going here. Breath here. Good. Good. There's that one. That one's up and running. Hold on. Paste. Come on, get over. And hello, Diane. And one more here. Add dash to get everything lined up here. Okay, great. Get up here. God, I hate Facebook anymore. Okay, got that one. One more share here. God, it is not easy. Zip it along here. Here we go. Ah, I hate what they've done. Made it life a lot more miserable. Little guys like me. I don't care. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Finally. Okay, get out of this one, and then we'll be off and running here. All right. That one. Got that one. So here we go. I think we finally got it. Gosh, I tell you, it's not easy. All right, we're going to just start right in. This original painting burned up in fire. So here recently, and so I'm going to replace those for him, and we'll get those. More lights around here. Hopefully the neighbor doesn't run her her lawnmower with the window open because it's a beautiful day today, though. Beautiful. All right. Okay. I actually given some new sponges. I'm not around to doing that. This one. Oh, we're just going to start right off with yellow ochre. Right down yet. Ivana. Hey, Mavis. All right. Hello, hello, Anthony. Hello, Edge empty. Oh, hello, Larry. So we got people coming on here. I'm soaking down the canvas with my mist of water. That's special to it. Okay, dope. Starting out with yellow ochre. My big fat hand's probably in the way. Oh. Yeah, but we have a huge old 1910 apartment complex downtown, and it unfortunately was arson that caused it. And so I had 3 paintings burned up in the fire. I got to tackle it and new ones out there. A positive spin on everything. This is an annex building, which is a really cool old building downtown. That's on Hardy Mill, once was Stark, and Burnside. One of those classic old triangle buildings, flat iron building, what they call it. Or get this in here. I won't be able to completely replicate it. It's just, it's still an original painting, so I'm not going to get out the ruler and everything else. Kind of come up with the same one to a certain extent. Chris was almost first in line to try to get this painting. It's kind of cool to get one here. All right, I got that covered with yellow ochre, and I have some more yellow ochre on order. I completely forgot that I was so low on it. That's all right. So, the other camera, you see part of Empire there. Well, that's what it is. All right, so I got my photograph that I took. I took the photograph. So it kind of gives me where everything is. So, there we go. Yeah, I lost 3 paintings. I already have one at Goose Hole Hollow. I don't know if you can remember. And then I have the other one. I thought it was the other annex. It was not. It was actually the armory downtown, he said. So I got that one. They'll be after this one. Well, let's get started here. Oh, goodness, so excited. I really liked doing this painting too because it's such a cool building. And it has such a cool history too. Excuse me. It had a speakeasy. It was built as a small office building on the west coast, and then but it has a stairwell that goes underneath the speakeasy, and then later on is a secret gate, a bathhouse. It has an interesting history. So. And tomorrow I have to get up really ridiculously early, so I will post the results tomorrow. Okay, you're going to see me looking back because I've got the photograph here. So I'll start right here. And it's an interesting building because it's angled a lot. So you have to deal with that. And that's about there. And so we're going to get that. And you see just the other side. The third side's over here. Excuse me. I sound like a death. I don't have a cold or anything. Just a little bit of allergy. I don't have too many allergies. I'm one of those incredibly fortunate people that suffer from it. Every once in a while, pollen and everything. I worked in the yard a little bit again today, so it's fine. Whoa, well, it's kind of an odd angled building, so we have to kind of fight it. And when I painted the original one, it was like I think when that was. So that goes down to about there. And this is a building behind it. It's now McMinimans. Well, that's all of McMinimans now. They the whole work. Yeah. It's kind of a fancy top on this thing, so we're going to get that. It's really an ornate building. It's really cool. And that is about halfway up. Okay, stepping back. Yeah, he's in a new apartment now, so hopefully he gets settled. I don't know how much he lost. I know the whole apartment was destroyed. So that's sad. So I'm gonna keep I got a little fan running because it's a little bit warm up here. It was a beautiful day here. We hit about 70, 71, So we're gonna get this done. Oh, couldn't help myself, got excited again. All right. Yeah, okay. Watching this here. Do. The sun's coming this direction. And this is actually a stairwell that goes down here. You enter into this part of the building on that side, but this is actually going down to what used to be the speakeasy. So it's a really cool history to the building. And you're going to keep seeing me turning back because that's where I got my photograph. And that goes all the way down to almost halfway. Boom. And then got sidewalks here, and people sit out on the sidewalks here. It's really cool. It's really a cool area. So we need to kind of gonna be doing some adjustments. I can see that already. We got cars parked here. It needs to get a little further over because we got a car here, and it goes almost all the way over. We got other buildings down here. Actually, that bar that I show in and is right down here. Go. Have the ugliest building in town down here, but we don't have to really put it in too much. All right. So, kind of getting it sketched in here. There's people crossing. And I might have to take a look at my original painting too. At least I got photographs. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not only just the thank goodness they didn't lose anybody. Boy, and it turned out it was a disgruntled renter who was being evicted. Isn't that sad? Just like, gosh. I'll get this one done. Probably going to take, well, what is, I'm off on my days because I had Memorial Day off, and that's why I wasn't on last. Just completely space cadet. So I'll be on tomorrow also. And so, we're just sketching this in right now. And this is kind of a ornate building. It's really cool. Built in 1914, I believe they said. Portland was kind of a wild city back in that day and age. You know, we back in the late 1900s or 1800s, we had our Shanghai tunnels. That's a real story. Oh, the fire was about 2 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it was a big fire downtown. You still see the shell of the building. They're probably going to have to knock the building down because it was unenforced masonry, you know. So the fire department, until they got everybody arrested, they couldn't get in. It was too unsafe. It was a terrible fire. It had freeways closed and everything. It was a big fire. You probably Google it and you can see the fire. You say Portland downtown fire. There's a crosswalk that's going across here, and I have people. We'll put those guys in there too. Guys, gals, solitarians, human beings. Yeah. Okay, let's go with a small brush. Boom, boom. Do what did dum do. All right. This is. Yeah, McMiniman bought this and completely refurbished it. It's kind of cool that they did that. McMinimans. Brewery / hotel and restaurants. That's what they are here. And this is all sitting area. We'll have people sitting there. Sing and do what it do. All right. Boom. Boom. Oh, the building was built in 1910. It's not this building, it was the apartment building. That apartment building, I'm going to be honest with you, was kind of like an ugly duckling. I mean, it wasn't like a really old classic building. And so it wasn't totally, you know, if it wasn't for the loss of people's apartments, you know, it's like, you know, but now something like this or something that'd be. There's some really old classic buildings here. That sounds terribly snobbish on my part. I know. But this is such a cool building. I always loved this building. And it's kind of fun sitting out here and having your beer, when it's nice weather. Uh-oh. What happened to, did we lose YouTube? I tell you. It's showing on. Oh, we actually lost. Well, I'm seeing. Are you still seeing the Facebook feed? I hope. I got it still on my phone going. That weird. Tell you what. Weird. Okay, I'm looking at a black screen right now, but I still have it on my phone, so we'll get there. All right, we'll just keep going then. Oh, hey, Jimmy. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it was sad that it was a huge fire, just big black bellowing smoke and everything. Ugh. Burned the top 2 floors, I think all the way down to the 3rd floor. So all that water came down through the rest of the place. And the saddest part was some people lost their pets. And that's really sad. Do what did don't do. All right, I got a blank screen over here. No idea. I'll take your word for it. Okay, so we've got just a little bit smidge of blue. We have a interesting shadow line that we're going to put in here. So we're going to put this in there. And this is a very complicated window, so we'll have to spend our time on that one. Just really getting in the basic shapes here. Oh dear. Boom, boom, boom. Do what did dum did do. Okay, there's windows up here. This used to be a bathhouse underneath here. This was a gay club in here, strip joint, and so this building had a lot of colorful history. Oh yeah. Apparently, there's a Jeep somewhere stuck in a wall somewhere, but I've never seen it. So, and people who said it was there, they haven't seen it either. So I'm wondering if they got rid of it. Who knows why that Jeep was there and how the heck did they ever get it down there? I don't know. Like I said, the building has a definite colorful history. A annex. So we're gonna, that's where the annex sign is gonna go. We've got this interesting top to this. This is advertising upcoming shows here. They have the Crystal Ballroom, which is right almost across the street. Not quite, but almost. And across the street over here, you have Jake's. And so we're just going to start in. Just keep going here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was a big fire. I had a friend, he had bought 3 different paintings from me. One is the annex, the other one is the armory, and one was of Goose Hollow, and they all burned up in the fire. So, yeah, we're trying to do a replacement here. Yeah, I think the fire was about a couple weeks ago. There's a huge fire downtown Portland. And what's so sad is it turns out it was arson. It was a disgruntled runner. Isn't that something? I mean, how can you get that mad at everybody, you know? You, J-Back. Jamie and I went to elementary school together. And remember when it started getting better when they actually had the automobile come out, you know, so you didn't have to ride a horse into the school. Oh God, that helped. Not quite that old. Yakka Vegas. That is, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna. But fine. Boom, boom. That is just so weird. I got a blank screen on my computer. No idea. Oh well. Yep. As long as everybody's seeing everything, that's all that matters. And we got a light pole here. And that goes all the way up. Mm-hmm. See what type of car we got over here. Oh, got people coming across. It looks like it's a Subaru. Imagine that here in Portland. And well, how far up are those people? They're about a third, so we're about here. This. Do. Got Bob and Harriet here. Yeah. Harriet's such an innocent sounding name, but Harriet's no innocent thing. I can't really even go into details because this is supposed to be oh dear. Yeah. Darn Facebook, I'll tell you what. I don't know what's going on tonight. Probably a North Korean attack, you know. I still got the YouTube channel going, so. I think that's too tall. Yeah, that is. More like this here. Talking to myself, full quality, full conversation going on. Oh, I know. And my parents are still around. Yeah, that fire was huge. It just, yeah, I didn't realize Chris lived in that building, so, yeah. Yeah. Things happen. Let's see. Yeah. Do 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 do. Jamie said the sound cut out on Facebook. Oh, hopefully. We'll get through this. Sing and do what did do. I don't know why I have that song going through my head, but I do. Oh, that's way above that. Okay, that's good to know. Talking to myself again, full conversation. Don't worry about it. See, scholars will have a debate. Is this the original one, or was this the one that burned up in the fire? All right, cool, cool. I'm still looking at a blank screen over here, so on my monitor. Oh boy. Gotta love technology. It's amazing how selective it is sometimes. It's like, what the heck, you know? Paint that in. Owl's Den over here. I think Owl's Den used to be the speakeasy at one time. They've got these chains that are holding up this area here. So we're making good progress. Good. Probably move that up just a tad. little more, little more. There we go. There we go. All right. What did he do? Okay. This is more curved up here. Mm-hmm. It's kind of an odd little street. They have it closed off because once COVID hit, they opened up these streets for people, for these bars and restaurants to be able to have people so they could serve people outside when we couldn't even go inside. So this whole area has turned into, it's changed since I took the photograph. I took the photograph pre-COVID. It was 2019. And now this is all closed off. What you would see here is tents and trees and all that type of stuff where people are eating outside. But I think we'll keep it from the original photograph. This tiny, tiny, tiny bar. When I say tiny, I mean tiny bar. I don't know how they do it, but they own the whole building though, so that's how they do it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna have a fire escape too. So. Needs to come up over here a little more. 4, and then another set of them. And this is a kind of a bay window here. It's a 3-story, 4-story actually building. I'm looking at a photograph, my original photograph here. That's what we're just seeing me why I'm looking back all the time. Do-wa-dibby-dibby-dum-dibby-doo. All right, then we have a fire escape here. Okay. This building has a lot of detail in it. So, like this window alone is going to take me a while tomorrow. Okay. But we're getting there. We're making progress here. We're going to have all the parking signs and no parking zones. Of course, that's now completely no parking through here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. bigger brush than that. Mm-hmm. I watched live on CNN Julius Caesar being assassinated. I just wanted to let you know that. Mm-hmm. Just breaking news. I think you'd be amazed how many people wouldn't know. Okay. And let's see where we're at. Okay, and then the curb, like, because you curve into the street, but now you can't anymore. That's all blocked off. I think it's going to remain blocked off. We have trees here. It's all in here. All right. Good progress. Do what dippy dum do. I have no idea why that song's goes in my head. None. I've always had a theory with my brain that it has rusty file cabinets. And every once in a while, one breaks free, and here comes the music out. I have no doubt in my mind that we had a psychiatrist in here to commit me immediately. Sign here. It's about halfway. That's about right. Okay. Wonder if they've taken those signs down. I don't know. There's a walk over there sometime. All right. Back in here with a little bit of blue, Prussian blue that is, mixed in with a little bit of Van Dyke brown. A lot of shadows effects on this. Now, let's see if we can start in on this one. Now, this is a very complicated window here. Kind of like out of Rome. And it's sunken in. Get a little bit of yellow here. Boom, boom, boom. And they got these columns here. All the way up. All right. It's just such a cool building. Boom, boom. And this is just really just stairs that go down. So they're just kind of covered with drapes and stuff. It's kind of odd. It's really odd. That's when you know that Chris is right. It was a speakeasy at one time. Said, yeah, at one time you used to actually have to have a password to get in. Okay, so let's see here. Apologize for constantly looking back here, but I have to. And there's a nope, you don't see that. Okay. All right. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. No new prison time for you, Diane? Yeah. Like I said, I'll post updates of this tomorrow. I have found when I have to get up so early on Wednesday, it's just best for me not to be running around trying to get things done before I go to bed. It's time just relax, have a glass of wine, enjoy, and that's what I do. That's how I do this. Owl's Den, and then they have like patterns. this ornate top on it. This goes all the way down. Okay. And then a big circle up here. Boom, boom. All right. We're making good progress on this one. Like I said, once again, I have to always remind myself it's not an exact replica of the photograph or of the former painting. It's a close, similar color scheme and everything. So. I'm keeping that one a secret, Mavis. Yeah, it's a job. It pays for the food. It's an incredibly boring job. Bumps here. All righty, people. I think I'm going to call it the evening here. Well, we got a good start on it. We've got Harriet and Bob over here. Harriet, oh, God, I could go on for hours about her. But well, we got the basic shape of the annex here. This is on this interesting little street going into what used to be Stark, and now it's Harvey Milk. And then you've got Burnside that goes down this side here. And yeah, and then we'll have, these are buildings here. This is where Scandals is located. And we've got some other buildings over here. And we're going to get this all finished. But you guys take care. Thank you so much for joining me. We're doing the replacement of the burned up painting. So there you go. Take care. Hopefully stay safe. Stay healthy. Hope to see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here in Oregon. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you, Jerry. All right. Is that one? Oh,